Yeah, y'all like it when I say his ankles are made of twigs, huh? And they are. Look at that.
Body on him. As to the Thunder, SGA got bumped.
There's no bones in there. There's no muscle in there if that's happening. Oopsie. All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. Hope you all having a good day so far. So this was sent to me in the members section, and yeah, it's been a while since I checked in on BlacktopBuckets. He fell off my algorithm for whatever reason, and I hate how that happens on YouTube. But yeah, hopefully this video will get him back into my algorithm. And of course, with the theme of the month, or the theme of the season, or the theme of the last 2 years, this one is titled "This is Why Everyone Hates SGA." So let's check it out. I'm curious what Blacktop has to think. Honestly, I've been curious what all of my favorite basketball YouTubers have to think about this, and how closely I fall in line to their opinions. And this is no different than that. So whether this is going to be him talking about why everybody else hates SGA, or why he hates SGA, or whatever the case may be, I think it's important. And I'll preface this because it seems to slip through a lot of people in the comments. I'll preface this. This is a league-wide flopping problem. The foul baiting, the flopping, it's league-wide. It's not just SGA, but it helps to have, the guy who's winning the most accolades off of this strategy to be the face of this issue. So that's why SGA is being targeted right now. It's because he just won his second MVP. He just won a championship. He just won a finals MVP doing this. And that's why that's why he is the face of this kind of movement. So that all being said, let's do this. Guys, I'm going to leave the original video, link to the original video from BlacktopBuckets down below in the description for you guys. So if you want to check out his channel, highly recommend it. One of my favorite YouTubers out there. Also, you'll see a list of channel members. Shout out to you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, as I always say, the member section, just I go there and I get laughs every day in there. It's so cool. So anyways, guys, like the video if you could. It helps out a lot. Hit that hype button if you want to amplify this video as far as the messaging goes. And without further ado, let's go.
Kornelus Alexander. Inside. It's off. Rebound by 2-on-1.
Another day, another flop compilation.
He comes to get it back over Wemby. Took the bump.
Yeah, y'all like it when I say his ankles are made of twigs, huh? And they are. Look at that.
Body on him. As to the Thunder, SGA got bumped.
There's no bones in there. There's no muscle in there if that's happening.
Oopsie. To the elbow. Clock at 7. SGA gonna pull up again.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is facing a lot of criticism for his flopping and foul baiting, especially in this series against the Spurs. Last year in the conference finals, I made a video breaking down how Shai tries to manipulate the refs, so I thought I'd do it again. But instead of breaking down each flop in a specific game to determine if it's legit, we're going to look at the series as a whole and see if Shai is deserving of all this criticism. So game 1 was a hard-fought game that went into double overtime, with the Spurs escaping with the win.
This was the best game I've seen in over a year. Game 1 was awesome.
Much thanks to Wemby for hitting a deep 3 and willing his team to victory. The refs allowed both teams to play physical, and there wasn't much debate over the officiating. But game 2 is where the flopping really began. Shai just started.
Game 2 was we can't win by playing basketball, so we're going to win by other methods.
Falling down on nearly every shot attempt, whether there was contact or not. This is where a lot of the criticism of Shai comes from. It's not just about the calls he gets, but it's the calls he tries to get.
Yeah.
It's his style of play that turns off a lot of fans. When he's flopping all over the court, it's not appealing to watch, even if he's not getting the calls. If he's hunting for a foul, he's not always looking to score. The Thunder went on to win Game 2, and Shai had a great game. Game 3, Shai shot 6 for 17 and had 12 free throws, but the real highlight of that game was the Thunder's depth, where Jared McCain had 24 points, and the Thunder thoroughly outplayed the Spurs. Game 4, the Spurs got revenge and decimated.
Yep, I remember. Yeah, game 3, I had no complaints. My complaints were that, Wemby didn't show up. The Spurs didn't show up.
The Thunder. But game 5 is where things really took a turn. Tony Brothers got a lot of heat for his officiating in this game. The Thunder as a whole were flopping all over the court. Shea started this game 0-4 with 3 turnovers. The Spurs were locking him down. But this call here by Tony was how he got his first points of the game. Very little.
Wow, I don't even remember that one. Wow. Jeez.
Contact.
And then, that out of bounds call was ridiculous too. Like that was with the whole, they're calling a challenge and right next to the ref's face, calling a challenge, obviously, and then they just proceed to play when they missed an obvious call. Now, it's not like that would have changed the outcome of the game much, but come on now, Like that kind of stuff right there makes me like really believe like this is fixed.
In the second
quarter, that's
not
an accident. That's intentionally ignoring the coach who's shouting out and signaling for a challenge.
There was this pathetic flop by Jalen Williams where he just ran into Keldon Johnson and fell to the floor.
Like all this is like LeBron 2.0. I've been giving LeBron hell for years about this, and this is really why. It's not just that he's been getting away with it. It's that the next generation is going to not just do what he did, but learn how to do it even better than he did. And look at this.
Where's the foul, Riz?
Yeah, where's the foul?
The very next play, Jared McCain elbows.
By the way, that's why you could tell Jamal Crawford he's new to the game of commentary because he's calling out stuff he's not supposed to be calling out. And then the other commentators always kind of warn him like, careful how you word that, Jamal, but he's the only one who's saying like, oh, well, there's no foul there. Or he's also pointing out when SGA is the one initiating the contact, similar to what I like to do, but I can get away with it on YouTube. He can't get away with it. They always find a way to correct him and silence him.
Dylan Harper in the face with no call, only to draw his own foul by flopping to the ground.
That's ridiculous right there. Let me watch this whole thing again. Okay, let's see the hit first.
Jared McCain.
Okay, yeah, hit him right in the throat.
Elbows Dylan Harper in the face with no call, only to draw
What is this? Chris Paul, you created this one.
His own foul.
Look what you did.
By flopping to the ground. A few minutes later, Shea just loses his balance on an inbound.
Yeah, I remember watching. Yeah, I remember that one very well. Props to Stephen Castle for keeping it cool, man. I don't know if I could have kept that one cool. Look at this. Watch it
flopping
again.
To the ground. A few minutes later, Shea just
look at this.
Loses his
no hands on him.
Balance on an inbound and gets the call 94 feet away from the basket for more free throws. How is this a call in the...
I can't believe it. I mean, I can because I watched it. And now I'm watching it again. But it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Playoffs.
Stop it, NBA.
Shea got 17 free throws in this game, shooting 7 of 19 from the field. More of those free throws came from a touch foul to end the half.
Great at the line as well. A lot of free throws in this second quarter. More coming.
Yeah, I would like to see the other angle.
To start the second half.
Because it looks like the typical SGA move where he's dribbling with the left, his right is the offhand. He's going to shove with the offhand and then propel himself to the left. There you go. Now he shifts to the left as though he got hit. Foul.
Second quarter. More
it happens 5 times a game.
To start the second half, Lou Dort did his signature screen flop. He's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
He just swings his feet right out. Middle of the third.
I mean, to be fair, that's an illegal screen, but that's like, I see way worse not getting called. Literally every play.
Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren flop for calls. The whole team was looking to manipulate the refs this entire game.
That's got to go too. You know me, I got to keep it real. One, this is a flop by Chet, absolutely. However, this is against the rules, yet it's not being enforced at all. I see this every play as well. Watch.
Flop for calls.
You can't just shove people. Like, I don't know where this 2-hand shove thing came from. We weren't even doing that in the 80s. You know, we would use forearms, elbows. You use your butt. You know what I mean? You use stuff like that. You can't two-hand shove people. So I would like to see this get eliminated from the game too. I don't know why. In the softest era of basketball, why can we two-hand shove? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You can't play defense on somebody or else they're going to blow a whistle, yet you can two-hand shove somebody off the ball. Make it make sense, Adam Silver. Like, just some consistency here.
The whole team was looking to manipulate the refs this entire game.
That being said, that's an absolute flop. I'm so sorry. I'm pausing so much.
Swings his feet right out. Middle of the third,
backed it up.
Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren flop for calls. The whole team was looking to manipulate the refs this entire game, and it worked. Even when the call is correct, it's the constant search for fouls that makes this team hard to watch.
Yeah.
They don't try to play through contact at all. Any little touch, and they're going flying. Late in the third, Shea does get fouled, but he didn't need to flop to the floor.
Yeah, it's true, but it's his natural state. This is what he does. You know how people show up to the gym and they warm up before the game? I wonder if he just shows up to the arena, gets on the hardwood, and just lays down, gets a little comfortable, get a little blanket out, get a pillow.
There was a study that shows Shea has fallen down more than any player in the postseason by far.
Yeah, I saw it was like 20-something% of his shots he falls. And the crazy thing is that's his shots. That's not even covering when he's just dribbling the ball or all you've seen here where he's obviously not taking a shot, but he just falls to the ground. I would be willing to bet he's fallen down a good 10, 12 times a game.
He falls more than prime James Harden. Half of his falls result in fouls being called. A minute later, he does it again. 30 seconds later, he does.
You want to watch it again, guys?
Called.
You know you do.
A minute later.
Offhand. There it is. There every single time. You see that white band right there? That's his right arm. Now he's going to push. He's going to push. Did he get hit in the face? Maybe he got hit in the face.
Again, 30 seconds later, he does it for a third time, this time with...
This is masculinity now, huh?
Does it again.
This is what it looks like?
30 seconds later, he does it for a third time, this time with no contact, and Tony Brothers made the call.
That's mommy. That's mommy. That's mommy blowing the whistle right there. It's okay, son. It's okay, baby. I got you. Shoot your free throws.
From half court. The other two officials didn't.
Tough.
Yeah, Tony Brothers is
and
mommy.
And
thank you, Mama.
San Antonio bench is furious, and Tony Brothers
thank you, Mama.
Mitch Johnson a technical foul.
Now again, it's not just the flops that result in fouls being called. Near the end of the fourth, with the game pretty much decided, Shea flops to the ground for the hell of it, already 17 free throws deep, and the game is finished. So there you go. Game 5.
Yeah, it's second nature to him at this point. I really think he can't. It's one of those. I don't think he could stop it. It would be really hard, like almost like quitting an addiction. You know what I mean? To stop doing what he's doing. It's so embedded in his game.
Was by far the worst officiated game of the series. It was hard to watch. Tony Brothers made himself the star of the show. Mm-hmm. It's not even the biggest.
Yeah, he was laughing with the OKC team as well with the players. I forgot who. It might have been Dort. But yeah, he was just like laughing it off. Like, oh, review. It's great.
Reason the Thunder won.
It's great
Jared
news.
McCain played very well. The Thunder's depth really showed out. Wemby was not good in this game at all.
Did he get hit? Hold up. Got to call this crap fair, man. 'Cause I thought he got hit in the throat. Okay. It's the elbow on the throat. Elbow on the chest. He did swing back. Why did he swing back? Hold up.
McCain played very well. The Thunder's depth really showed out. Wemby
Oh, it is from the hit. So he got hit like right here.
was not good in this game at all.
Yeah, but he tried to sell that too. He tried to sell that too because he's pretending like he got hit in the chin. And yeah, he did not get hit in the chin. That part's for sure. He got hit in the chest, like throat region.
not good in this game at all. The young Spurs guards had too many unforced turnovers, but this game did damage the series due to how bad the officiating was. It became the biggest story. Game 6, Shai had his water turned off and only had 3 free throws, but that didn't stop him from trying. He slowed down on open layups, searching for contact. He flopped on contested shots, looking for foul calls.
Yep.
He flew to the ground when he lost the ball. He knocked his head back. He just wasn't getting the same calls as the game before.
Yeah.
The Spurs destroyed the Thunder for a second time this series, so we'll have to see what the officials do in Game 7.
Faces of the league, and he understands the responsibility. I know there was talk after Game 5, but check his track record.
Check his track record.
Everybody get
Oopsie. Autoplay. All right. Damn, man. Yeah, full disclosure, I am watching this and reacting to this right before Game 7. Literally, Game 7 is in 3 or 2.5 hours from now is when I'm about to watch Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Not sure when this one's going to be uploaded, but that's where I'm at right now. And the one thing that's worrying me, and I guess this will be fun, like a historian kind of thing. Like, this is how I feel before Game 7. So depending on if the Spurs win or OKC wins, this is how I feel going into it. And hopefully the Spurs win this one. But the fact that this is going to OKC for Game 7 has me very worried because, the last game that was in OKC was Game 5, and we saw how that game was officiated. So I do really worry that basically the whole OKC team is going to get all those calls again, because we were really loud after Game 5. And guess what? Game 6, the refs stopped talking. I mean, the refs stopped calling a lot of these BS calls. And guess what happened when they stopped calling those calls? San Antonio destroyed OKC. So, will they do it again? I personally don't think so. I'm expecting in a couple hours from now to watch something absolutely abysmal. And I'm really hoping I'm wrong, NBA. NBA, I want to be wrong about this one, but this is how I really feel. Like, basically the Spurs are just going to get dipped out, and there is no coming back. But that's how I feel about it. I don't like it. And as you can see, I don't like it on either end. I don't care who's doing it. I don't like when I see it. So even if it's on a team that I support or I'm cheering for, if I see them flopping, I'm pissed off as well. And that's why I always go full circle. This is a league-wide problem. Adam Silver, you're the only one with the power to do anything about this. Yet, we just saw you on the Pat McAfee show say that everything is fine. Don't worry about flopping, essentially. So that's great. So then the next thing in line is he works for the team owners. So owners, it's up to you guys now. You're the only ones who can actually make Adam Silver step down. It's not us. We can cause a bunch of noise, and we can see the more noise that we raise, the referees have to hide it a little bit, So that's the power that we have. It's a limited power, but it's actually more power than I would have thought, because we see there's an initiative when we're loud enough to go, okay, let's ease up on the flopping calls today, Will that happen again? Game 7? I don't think so. I don't think we have that much power, but I'll see. I'm interested in what the comments are going to look like, because I'm sure the comments are going to be flooded with like, yeah, OKC won, or like, you were wrong, Spurs won. I hope I'm wrong, man. I hope I'm wrong. And the Spurs go to the championship, and we get to see the Knicks versus the Spurs. That's really what I want. Anyways, guys, I better end this one. Go check out Blacktop's channel. Link is down below in the description. And guys, let's see what happens tonight. All right, be water, my friends.